What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. How the hell you doing? So in today's video, I am finally, oh my god, this has been so highly requested. I'm finally trying out some Catrice makeup. I recently got sent a bunch of stuff from them. And they sent over like, not a full face, but enough products for me to warrant doing a little video on. So we've got everything from like setting spray, foundation, concealer, highlighter, eyeshadow palettes. I think oddly enough, basically the only things I don't have is a lip product and a powder. Otherwise, I think we're all good. So you guys know the drill with these videos. I'm just gonna be chucking all that stuff on my face, letting you guys know my thoughts as we go along. I'll do a few check-ins later on, see how like the foundation and everything wears. That's it. That's my intro. So let's get into the video. Oh, look at that. Yes, stick that label behind my ear. Ooh. So one of the first things they sent over was a lip balm. I'm down. I'm always down for a lip balm. Feels nice, smells nice, that's about it. So next we move on to primer. So this is the HD Active Performance Primer SPF 30. It says waterproof and sweatproof, pore minimizing effect. It says sport proof as well. That might be a video I need to do soon. Drop some of that on my face. That's quite a lot. And then just blend all of that in. I thought it'd be a little bit more liquidy, but it's actually not. Wow. Oh, it smells good. It smells like quite an expensive perfume actually. Feels pretty hydrating as well. I was kind of expecting it to be, I don't know, like one that just sort of like sunk into your skin like a serum, but it actually does feel quite hydrating. So you can see that's how my skin's looking with just the primer on. Adds like a nice little glow. Next, move on to foundation. So I have the HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. I've got 3 different shades. What have I got? I've got Hazelnut Beige, Warm Beige, and Sand Beige. It's a whole lot of beige. I feel like maybe Hazelnut Beige? No, that's too light. Let's try Warm Beige. I mean, I feel like all of these are actually going to be a little bit too light for me right now. Let's just pounce this in and just see where we end up. Okay, this is when the macro lens is going to come in very, very handy. Right, let's see how this works. So I'm just going to blend all of that in. Oh yes, that blends in very nice. It's not sitting on the skin or anything. It's just kind of like sunk in. And yeah, it's just kind of like, just evened everything out a bit. Okay, let's see which colour's better here. Yeah, we'll go with that one. So I'm just going to chuck Hazelnut Beige all over my face and then warm myself up in a minute with bronzer. Stuff kind of smells like baby powder. And I love it. Yeah, I feel like that looks pretty great, to be honest. It's like medium coverage. Covers up enough, but you can still see like a couple of freckles and everything poking through. And it's sitting on the skin really nicely as well. And you can see it still does add a glow to the skin. So like, it says it's mattifying, but it's still glowy, which I like. So now I'll move on to concealer, which I have actually tried before. This is one of the first products that I ever actually tried out from Catrice. I originally got this from Amazon. I love it so much. It's such a good concealer. So this is the Liquid Camouflage Concealer. It says it lasts 12 hours and I'm wearing mine in the shade 15 Honey. And this stuff, like, I'm not gonna lie, smells a little bit like cheap shampoo. Like, it's pretty intense. I don't dislike the smell at all, but it does smell pretty intensely of cheap shampoo. Nothing against cheap shampoo, just saying. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of spot concealing as well, anywhere that I might need it, and also go on my lid as well. And then I'll just blend all of that out. I mean, I haven't even blended it all out properly yet, but you can just see like how full coverage that is. I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit more of that. Just under there. Just to really build it up on the inner corner. Because I get quite a lot of darkness in there. Just casually stabbing myself in the eye with a sponge. Don't mind me. I'm gonna tap in a little bit with my finger as well. Yeah, that's some sweet coverage. And then I'm just gonna blend out the rest of my face. Oh no, it's drying down. I haven't actually worn makeup for like a few days or so, which is actually quite a long time for me. So I'm looking at myself like, oh yeah, that's what makeup does. That's how it's supposed to work. That's how I look when I don't look insanely exhausted 24/7. Very nice. A little bit too pale right now, but that's fine. That's what bronzer's for. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and set everything down. I'm just gonna use my Fenty powder quickly and just set all of that down. All right, let's see how we're looking. I mean, there's a bit of creasing under my eyes. And it's a little bit more matte than I would normally go for, like the foundation with the powder on top. And I have a hair stuck to my face that looks like it belongs to Michael. But I feel like if I just add a little bit of setting spray, we'll be sorted. So I'll just show you guys a quick close-up, just so you can see how it's all looking. And then also like around my mouth, on my chin, around my nose. Yeah, I do feel like it looks pretty good. It's just a little bit of creasing on my under eyes. That's all I'm really noticing. All right, so now let's bronze this baby up. I need to match my body a little bit more. Actually, though, to be honest, that's actually not looking half bad. I make the weirdest positions on camera sometimes. So for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Clean ID Mineral Bronzer SPF. It says 84% natural ingredients, vegan and SPF 15, and I'm going to use the shade Light Medium. I'm going to start off by taking a Luxe Powder Finish brush from Zoeva, just to see if I can do a touch of contouring with this. Might be like a good 2-in-1. Oh, that's gone on nicely. Yeah, I'm going to be a big fan of that. I can instantly tell. It's like, it's my kind of color anyway. There we go. It's my kind of color anyway. It's very kind of like Too Faced chocolate bronzer. So yeah, I like that a lot. Now I'm just gonna bronze up my cheeks a touch and bring it like around my nose. And then also a touch on my forehead. You can see it just warms me up a bit. Just makes me look a little bit more healthy, which I need. Yeah, it all seems to be blending in nicely as well. I might even do a little touch of contouring on my nose. Just like very rough nose contouring. I think that looks really good. Like that, I have no complaints with that. I like this a lot. Ollie, say hi to yourself.
Oh my god, hi.
All right, guys, so now we'll move on to highlighters. So for highlighters today, I have the Mineral Swirl highlighter in the shade 020 Gold. It looks like this. It's beautiful. It looks so nice. It feels dry. Doesn't look that intense. I was maybe expecting a little bit more, to be honest. Swatch. We'll have to see. Oh, a highlight just went on my nose. Whoa. All right, so I'm just going to take, sounds like the outer part there because it's a bit lighter. Let's see what you got. Oh, okay, we're fine. We are fine. I was a little bit worried then, but oh no, we're all good. We're great, actually. We're great. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's more goldy than I normally go for. Like, this is like gold. I was looking at this thinking, champagne. But no, it is like properly gold. But whoa, yeah, that is a lot more intense than I was expecting. Picking up a little bit of texture there. But again, I've still got a setting spray to use in a minute, so that usually does help. All right, let's do Cupid's bow. It's literally like, it's not even like a milk mustache at this point. It's just like, I don't even know what this is. My upper lip is literally yellow right now. Whoa. I might need to take that down. And then go with some more on this side. Yes, I really wasn't expecting much, but that's quite nice. Okay. That's nice. I mean, it's not like my favorite highlighter of all time, purely because it's like a bit too gold for me. But I feel like on tan skin tones or even deep skin tones, this would actually like pop so nicely. But I'm just happy it wasn't a dud like I thought it was going to be. Because it's pretty intense. It's just not my usual color. Why do I make such a mess when I film? All right, so now I'm going to go in with the setting spray to hopefully mesh everything into skin a bit more nicely. So what I'm using is the HD Active Performance Freezing Spray, long wear, fixing, protecting, and hydrating. Okay, it says it's cooling and refreshing. I don't really know what to expect. Nice spray. It smells like sweets, which I enjoy. Let's give it a spritz. Oh, it is quite cooling. It's nice. I feel refreshed. Yeah, you can see that just like setting all of that down has just made all the powders mesh into my skin a bit more nicely. Great success. I just dropped my beauty blender. Damn it. Next, let's fill in these brows of mine. So what I have here is the Slimmatic Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the shade Cool Brown. So it's like a thin little nib. Oh, no, I just broke it. Oh, it's clinging on. Bye. Maybe I won't wind it up as much this time. That's a really good colour for me. Really nice. And then you've just got a little spoolie on the end. Brush them up, baby. So I'm just going to start filling in little gaps. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the whole macro lens thing, by the way. I really love it. I think it's so useful because it means you guys can actually like see what I'm seeing. Like, don't get me wrong. It's a bit terrifying seeing my face that close when I'm watching the videos back. But if it helps with the review, then this is good. So again, I'll just show you guys my brow close up just so you can see like the fine hairs because that looks really good. Like that, this is like a good little micro brow pencil. So you can see like the little hairs that I've drawn in there, and I've like lifted my arch. And it's a pretty spot on color, to be honest. All right, so next we move on to eyes. So for that, I have this guy here. This is the Crystallized Rose Quartz Eyeshadow Palette. It looks like this. So a lot of neutrals and then a little pop of purple as well. Let's rip this off. Sorry. Let's do a couple of swatches. I need to swatch the purple. That looks really nice. I need to swatch. Rose Quartz looks good on the shimmers. That is really pretty. Passion looks good as well. Passion looks very good. These shimmers look insane. And then Soulmate as well. Wow. Okay, these actually look a lot more pigmented than I was expecting them to be. Okay. I'm going to like overlap the highlighter there. Oh, hiya. And then this guy here. These look really freaking good. Like real good. So I'm just going to add a little bit more concealer. Just because I feel like the other stuff has dried down a little bit. I'm not going to set it down yet. This concealer does dry down quite nicely, like without the help of powder. But yeah, I don't think I will like actually set it down. All right, what should we do first? I feel like I need to do that purple. Let's be real here. I think I might go in with, you know what? I do actually have another eyeshadow palette. This is the Clean ID eyeshadow palette. So same range as like the bronzers and stuff. That looks like this. That looks stunning. That one's in the shade Silence. Nice. Yeah, I might use a little combination. So I'm actually going to go in with the shade Serenity here. And stamp that in my crease. Okay, that was bloody easy. Now, shall I just go straight in with Memories from the Rose Quartz palette? It's like a matte dark purple. And I'm going to plonk that on the outer corner. Please don't give me any fallout, sir. Please, please, please. I'm only using the tiniest amount because I'm a little bit wary of fallout. That's pretty pigmented for literally like a couple of taps in a pan. That's looking good. That's blending out really, really nicely as well. There's no like harsh lines or anything, which sometimes I find can be a thing when you do have a wet concealer underneath. So far, so good. Let's now take some of this purple color. So this was Precious. Just gonna load up the brush here. And I'm gonna whack that on my lid. There we go. It's not as intense as I thought it was going to be, but that is still a very nice purple. So I'm just like laying that down all across my lid. That's a really pretty colour actually. Really nice. Ooh. And then just going to go back in with that first brush that I used, just with a little bit of, what were you called? Serenity. So a little bit more Serenity in the crease. I'm then going to take some Rose Quartz, which is like a really nice champagne-y, like, it kind of looks like a Rose Quartz colour, but then, like when I swatched it, it actually looks a lot more champagne-y. So I'm going to run that on my brow bone. Yes. I mean, I'm kind of even a little bit tempted to try it on my cheeks. Why not? That'll do it. Yeah, that's good. What's this Self-Love colour like as well? It's not as intense. These shadows from the Clean ID palette, they're not as intense as the Crystallized palette. Just an FYI. I'm then going to take some of the shade Love Struck, which is like this shimmery lilac shade here. And I think I'm going to pop that on my inner corner. I almost always do like a champagne on my inner corner or like something super icy. I don't usually do like an actual coloured shimmer, but I like how it looks. I'm just going to make sure that I blend that up onto my lid a touch just so kind of blends in with the purple. I then think I might take some Passion, which is one of the shades that I swatched. It was this one, that one there. I might mix it with a little bit of Trust as well. Maybe I will just take Trust. I'm going to take Trust, which is like it's a bit shimmery, but it's also, I don't know, it's not that shimmery. Best explanation of an eyeshadow ever. So I'm going to pop that on an angle brush and just run that on my lower lash line. And then take that brush that had Memories on, just to smoke that out a touch more and just blend it into the outer corner. And then just quickly clean up that edge if I can. All right, guys, so that's one eye done, and I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. I wasn't planning on doing a like full-on purple smoky eye today, but I just saw this color and I knew I had to chuck it on my face. So yeah, I'll just show you guys another quick close-up. So you can see that's how it's all looking. All blended out nicely. It's all very pigmented, but not too pigmented. There is zero fallout at all, literally nothing here. I think it's pretty good. So now just while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and add some mascara. This is the Iconista Lash Millionizer Volume Mascara. It says 180% more lash volume. I am down for that. I'm so down. Oh, weird. This is a very weird wand. I've got to show you on the macro. Like, look at that. It's so short and stubby and curved, and it just looks like a little hedgehog. I like it, my friend. Let's go ahead and chuck this on. Very, very black, straight from the get-go. And it's like getting right to the root of my lashes as well. Like, look at this. That's mental. Like, look at the difference there. That's actually pretty insane. They're long. They're fluttery. They basically just look like false lashes. Let's do some on the lower lash line. I mean, it's kind of like borderline spiky, but I'm really into it. That is insane. Like the before and after with that. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, wow, okay, I'm really, really impressed by that. That's one of the best mascaras that I've tried in a little while. You guys know I'm always trying out mascaras. I probably try out like 2 or 3 new mascaras every week. This is probably one of the best that I've tried out in a little while. It's just, as long as this doesn't have any like fallout, it doesn't like crumble or anything throughout the day, this is potentially a new little fave. All right, guys, so the time has come for me to slowly slip away and do my other eye off camera. So I'm gonna do my eyeshadow and my mascara. I'm also gonna add something to my lips because obviously, like I said, I don't have anything from Catrice for my lips. I don't know why, but I just don't. So yeah, I'm gonna chuck something on my lips, do the other eye, and then I'll check back with you guys for the final look. All right, guys, so this is a finished look. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I think it looks pretty great, to be quite honest. By the way, what I put on my lips was Maybelline Nude Embrace with the NYX Sandstorm lip liner, just in case I get any questions. Overall, I am pretty damn happy with how this look turned out. The only thing I am noticing at the moment is quite a bit of creasing under my eye, like a bit more than normal. Not so much that I'm like, oh shit, I want to take off my makeup, but like just a little bit more than I would normally like. Eyeshadow looks fab. Brows look pretty good. I feel like I could have maybe blended in that little bit of highlighter a bit better. My bad. One other thing that I have kind of noticed is some areas do look a little bit more textured again than I'm used to. But like, again, I like how this looks. It's just not necessarily like my favorite product of all time. All right, guys, so it is now 22:11. I don't have anything major planned for today. I'm going to go into town, do a few little bits and pieces. I'm going to pick up a few products for a video that I'm working on. Coming soon. But yeah, I'm just gonna do my usual thing and I will check back with you guys in a few hours and we'll see how this is looking. All right, guys, so it is now, get my phone the right way up. It's now just gone 6 o'clock in the evening, so I've had this on for just over 7 hours or so. It's not like the longest period of time, but I feel like you can kind of tell how a makeup look is gonna wear after like 6 or 7 hours. This looks really good. There are a few bits that aren't looking as great as what they were, but that's kind of like to be expected. Creasing a little bit around my mouth, a little bit around my nose. The creasing has kind of stayed the same under my eyes, maybe like a little bit more. There's like slightly more creasing, but it's not that noticeable. I'd say there's a slight bit of transfer where my mascara is, but again, like nothing too crazy. I feel like with my eye look as well, you don't really notice it. I did give my brow a scratch earlier and I did smudge some of my brow, which is so annoying because I really enjoyed how my brows look. They still look decent, but yeah, this stuff isn't like bomb-proof or whatever. It will smudge away. Yeah, I feel like it looks pretty good. It doesn't look that much different to when we first started. Just a few slight changes that are kind of like to be expected. I'm very happy about the fact that the mascara hasn't crumbled or anything. That was what I was mostly worried about. So yeah, this mascara is definitely like a new favorite of mine. I think probably my favorite things from today, I'm like trying to look at my own face. I like the mascara, like the eyeshadow palette, and I like the eyebrow pencil. I also love the concealer. I also really like the foundation. It's just maybe not something that I would like powder down as much. Now I know what it looks like. I mean, there wasn't really anything I disliked. Like this palette was nice enough. Like it's pretty cheap, so it's not gonna be necessarily the best palette in the world. I wouldn't pick up another one of these just because I feel like the formula of the crystallized palette is a lot nicer. Like they're a lot more buttery and everything. And also I just feel like this color selection is a bit like nice for proper everyday, but this is kind of like my everyday, to be honest. I know there are tons of other products from Catrice that you guys want me to try out, so feel free to like leave product recommendations in the comments down below and I will definitely do another Catrice video sometime in the near future. That all sounded very formal. I feel like I need to do something weird to unformalize that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this looks. I'm feeling pretty good with my purple-eyed self. So guys, let me know what you think of this makeup look in the comment section down below. As always, let me know your favorite Catrice products because I am dying to try out more, because a lot of this stuff, like it was all kind of like part of the like Clean ID range. I think it's like one of their newer ranges that they brought out, but I'm very curious about some of their more like baseline products. So let me know your favorites from that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you don't want to see more of me, because I upload all the damn time. But apart from that, that is it from me. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. I went to wave and instead I saluted. I don't know what I'm doing. Bye. Bye.